Navalny appears in court for first time since ending hunger strike, saying, "I'm just an awful skeleton."
This post received a score of 17,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
He also turned his ire to the prosecutors in the courtroom. He has absolutely no fucks left to give.
It's pretty clear he thinks this time they're gonna finally succeed in killing him.
Yeah, the way it was described that he asked his wife to stand up and remove her mask so he could see her face clearly made it sound like he knows he's days away from being killed.
Greater than, I looked at myself. I'm just an awful skeleton. Last time I weighed 72 kilos I was probably in the 7th grade, he said. His life quality is borderline crippled, he probably struggles to walk straight and do basic physical tasks if there isn't any physical therapy. I think he is having less to care and more bitterness as time goes. I obviously don't know what must be going through his mind, but being at some point crippled myself I can only imagine it's all rancor and no fucks to give.
Don't read any further if you don't want to spoil the story, but at some point after the main character, Winston Smith, and his girl get caught in acts of love, they are sent to the Ministry of Love where they are reformed to love Big Brother. At some point during the reformation, Winston is forced to undergo torture and is starved to the point that he cannot even recognize himself anymore. Ultimately, Winston learns to love and even embrace Big Brother. Edit, even more thoughts. Navalny, who is now in a similar position to Winston, is more or less going through this now. Seriously, thank you. I got my octopus teacher spoiled the other day from a comment. I don't care if this book has been in print since 1949, not everyone has read it.
I knew what would happen and I even thought the whole premise was a little dumb and over-sentimental and I still cried like a freaking baby.
Medical tests showed he was at growing risk of renal failure and heart problems due to dangerous levels of potassium in his blood. Despite his ailing condition, Navalny joked at the time that if Novichok didn't kill him, a potassium deficiency wouldn't either. What a lad.
A dead lad nonetheless if Torsade de Points kicks in.
It's been a long time since a politician was truly willing to risk everything he had, including his life, for his people. #Svobodu Navalnomu.
Whenever I feel sad about the whole fatalism of the situation, I remind myself how they found Stalin, in pissed pants on the carpet of his cottage house.
He would have survived, if it wasn't for 1, guards being too afraid to check on him, and 2, him recently slaughtering most doctors in Moscow. His death could have been prevented if it wasn't for his actions.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.